Hello and welcome to the Looming Dread, episode 4, and only had a few scuffs, I would say, right? The silence was very comforting. Thank you. Zure is not here at the moment. Hopefully they'll be in a little bit later. But for now, I have 3 very awesome players. So, Mega, introduce yourself. Who are you? Who you're playing? And what is like a rumor that your character has heard about gnolls?
Okay, hi, I'm Megatracker. I'm playing Raphael Blackhand, the stoic paladin necromancer, and about gnolls. I guess one thing he's heard is that they are born in large litters, and most of the pups tear each other apart, and the strongest remain.
So, like rat folk, except far, far worse.
Like what?
Like ratkin, but far, far worse.
Yeah.
I don't know what the question is, but that's an interesting answer.
It was a rumor that their character heard about gnolls, and Zuri is back. Nanaka, introduce yourself. Who are you? Who are you playing? And what rumors has your character heard about gnolls? I'm assuming because of the uniqueness about your character that maybe that rumor is a little bit different.
Hello, Nanoka here. I'm playing Mars, the Forgebomb Wizard. Mars' rumor is that the Gnolls used to have a huge empire, but it was brought down in some sort of a necromantic incident that but no one has been able to really confirm whether this is true or not.
Who was taken down?
There used to be a Gnoll empire, but it was taken down due to a necromantic incident. That's the rumor.
Ah, yes. That who knows? In the ages since that, maybe you'll find out. Zen, who are you? Who are you playing? And what has your character heard about gnolls?
Hi, I'm Zen. I'm playing. Who am I playing? Ruvir Calix, the Wood Elf Cleric. He probably has only heard of like a few gnolls where he's from, and they would be like more tribal, like woodland gnolls. They're not. They don't have as many spots, and basically, I don't know. I don't know what a rumor would be. That they can turn into full hyenas.
Ooh. Maybe that is one of the legends behind lycanthropes, too. Maybe. Right?
Yeah.
I like it. And finally, Zure, who are you? Who are you playing? And what has your character heard of about gnolls?
Hey everyone, I'm Zuri. I'm playing Salis Delrose, a agent of the agent undercover in the Nightmare Lord's court. Silas has heard, well, first of all, that they're very stupid and awful creatures, but the thing that intrigued him is that apparently they're always hungry, and to the point that they will eat their own when they die until not even bones remain.
It's not just. It is not just that. It is according to Raphael, the young actually will eat each other until only the strongest of them survives. So they're like sharks.
Well, I didn't hear that one, so I'm going to pretend we both heard similar rumors then.
Exactly. That's the thing with rumors like that. It's like someone always tries to exaggerate it even more. Like, no, they eat their dead and stuff. Like, no, it's the young that eat each other until only the strongest survive. And it's like always trying to one up the other on just like horrible things about monstrous creatures. But with that, it is indeed true. The party are heading from the city of Eldolan to investigate these kind of attacks by gnolls along the forested kind of routes of Eldolan. Some rumors circulating, at least to Silas, that they are in the service of the Nightmare Lord himself, and others maybe a different hand controls them. Or they could just be, like gnolls typically are, just causing problems, because they do tend to love doing that. As we shift ourselves to the screen, we're gonna do a little montage because those are always fun. We'll start with Silas first. Silas, what weird or troublesome obstacle do you encounter as you have left Eldolan's, like the close proximity of Eldolan, and are kind of going into the roads towards the forest of Greenshade?
You put me on the spot. Let's see here. Forest, huh? There is a field of these brilliantly violet flowers that the pollen is horribly toxic.
Ooh, yes, these flowers. These flowers are known as Death's Dream, because you often dream before you die. Ruvir, how do you solve this issue of these death dream flowers that are just kind of blooming along the roadside, and you can see like their petals are kind of open, and they're, kind of gushing out those deadly spores?
Ruvir would, being from the forest continent of Eldrathir, they've actually grow naturally there. So he knows a herbal remedy that basically they rub on some rags and put over their mouths, and it counteracts the inhaled property.
Oh, very nice. What is made of this this remedy?
It would be ground up roots of a type of tree that competes for the same type of soil.
Mm. And does it smell? Like good, or does it smell kind of bitter and kind of nasty smelling?
Kind of smells like wild potatoes, like a tuber.
Oh, okay. So a earthy smell.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. So yes, Ruvir, kind of quickly getting out of these various roots, kind of mushing them together and kind of wiping the mush and like the oils of the roots kind of onto kind of various cloth kind of placed over your mouths. and noses to kind of help you. And you're able to walk through the Death's Dream with hardly a piece of pollen flooding up into your nostrils. And you soon kind of head on from that. That was, I would say, was like early morning, so now it is, I want to say it is about evening time on the first day. Greenshade is, if I remember, it was about 2 or 3 days from Eldolan. And so, Ruvir, what is an obstacle that you all encounter as the sun has kind of gone down and you're beginning to kind of start to set up your camping for the night?
How far away are we from town right now?
I want to say
2 nights worth ish.
Yeah.
Okay, I think maybe a band of wild dogs looking for scraps kind of harass us in the night.
Oh yes, indeed. A lot of times, somebody's kind of focusing on the fire, and you'll hear like the sound of something kind of trying to go through your bag to pull it away, and you kind of spook them, and they kind of bolt here and there, but they continue to kind of slowly creep closer and closer. Mask, how do you solve this issue of these obviously starving, hunting wild dogs who are in need of food?
So Mars is going to be like, oh, what a bother. Tiberius, why don't you handle that, would you? And so Tiberius like nods, and he stands up to his like full imposing stature, and he sort of like moves to an area where the wolves can all see him, and he sort of like slams his spear into the ground, and it has a very noticeable impact. And upon the wolves, upon seeing this extremely huge metal man doing that, they feel intimidated and slowly move away, I suppose.
Okay, that sounds good. So yeah, there's like a very like visible kind of cracking in the ground from like Tiberius' spear, and you see the various starving dogs quickly, kind of they kind of get down like how dogs do when they're frightened, and they scurry off into the night, and you are not bothered for the rest of that night. And the morning rises, and going about your routines, you continue on your journey. Mask, what is another obstacle or weird event that happens as you are, I want to say, you are about half a day's away from Greenshade?
A weird event. We come across an overturned cart which looks very suspicious.
Okay. Silas, you've often dealt with suspicious things. How do you kind of solve this mystery of the suspicious kind of cart?
Well, Silas has a pretty natural skill for noticing traps and especially ambushes, so you'd probably get them to pull up short there and assuming he would kind of circle it for maybe at a short distance, kind of sticking to the shadows, watching it carefully. When he eventually determines there's nothing of value, I imagine he would just grab a torch and torch it to make sure there's no further issues. Or if there is anybody hiding, that they come running out, so they're easy to deal with.
Okay. As you kind of light it afire, you are surprised that the things that kind of jump out of it were the hunting dogs. Perhaps this had been their shelter, or maybe it had been something of a former master's that they were still kind of clinging to. But as you kind of set it aflame, you simply see the hunting, or rather the wild dogs, just kind of howl, and they again kind of skitter off, but they go deeper into the direction of Greenshade. And the wagon itself, as it burns, it does give off like a rather kind of nasty smell. Perhaps because the wood had the woods themselves had already begun to kind of slowly decompose and rot. With that, as you kind of all begin moving past the burning kind of a wagon, you find yourselves at the head of Greenshade. The trees are voluminous with beautiful kind of emerald kind of foliage. Even now, as the seasons are kind of changing, kind of transitioning from that kind of summered hues to the kind of golden oranges of the fall. The Greenshade trees are known for their evergreen foliage. And then finally, Silas, what is a strange obstacle or encounter do you find as you kind of begin your ways into Greenshade?
Just to confirm, I gave the first one. Do you still want me to give another?
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I did the pollen.
Okay, let's see, everybody gave that obstacle.
I haven't.
Oh, but you're also the one who needs to solve it.
I also the one who needs to solve this.
Okay, then with that, then I guess I'll be the one to give you the last one. Okay, so Raphael, what you see as you begin to head into Greenshade, you see what looks to be a hermit, a person in kind of scraggly furs and leathers, simply kind of murmuring to himself as he's sitting on like a rock. And as you all are kind of coming in, he tells you, Don't go in. It is cursed. All is cursed. You are cursed. And he points at you, Raphael, with like a gnarled finger. Raphael, how do you deal with this strange hermit who seems to be pointing fingers not at just you, but your entire party speaking of curses.
I slowly approach him, holding up a hand and sort of letting black and white flames crackle on it, and say, I am cursed, and you should leave before you become cursed too.
As you kind of display the kind of magic from your body, your hand, his eyes kind of go wide, and he kind of leaps off of the rock, and he begins to kind of go into begins to kind of pull away, and you'll see him kind of shift his body. He wasn't just a hermit. He was druidic in some form. And you'll see the form, it looks to be more like a deer. And it begins to it escapes into the wilderness of Greenshade. And you all kind of watch this hermit druid kind of dissipate off into the forest, and you begin your movements into the forest of Greenshade. I'd like everyone to how is everyone going to try and track the Gnoll camp?
It's not called survival in this. It would just be like a skill check.
Yeah.
I am going to use my huntsman abilities to look for tracks. Like any animal. Like, if they don't wear shoes, that's the kind of tracking I would do.
Okay.
I was going to say sight beast, same deal for me.
Okay. Mask and Raphael, what about you two?
We're always them. I'm definitely not a nature character.
I mean, it's not a terrible roll, but it's not as good as I thought.
Yeah, but you're all doing pretty consistently, I would say.
Yeah, we all rolled pretty good so far.
Be wisdom.
Unless...
I guess it used his many years of knowledge to search for indications of an old camp.
Okay. I'll say this for you, Raphael, first. Perhaps at one point you had known the trees of Greenshade, so you would have been able to track things much more easily. But there's been too much like a time distance, and so the trees of Greenshade are there's much more of them, and the roots of some of those older trees that you would have known in those ages have kind of like gnarled themselves together.
I have no memory of this place.
Exactly that. Exactly that. As for Mask, Silas, and Ruvir, you all, kind of check the grounds and you look for those kind of physical evidence, if you will, of gnolls. And Ruvir finds his pretty right away. And you, Silas, and Mask, you find yours as well. Ruvir, you find indeed the kind of the paw printed tracks of gnolls. Their prints are kind of deep in the mud and like the soils of Greenshade. And you can see that they kind of make a very decent kind of route for you to follow. Silas, on yours, as you're kind of tracking as well, you notice something a little bit more, kind of adding to what Ruvir found. You find that there has been something like a cart or something with wheels has kind of gone through this area as well. And then finally for Mask, you have found that along the way various kind of branches have been broken. Some stones have been kind of overturned. And various kind of plants have also been kind of taken. So obviously there has been fairly recently like a scouting party, or perhaps has kind of gone through there and done some supply gathering. So they may be focused more on that than keeping a watch. What do you all do with that information?
Hold on. Broken branches. I wonder why.
So are they going like off road or off the main path, I guess?
Yes, they are. They're kind of going down like a route that's a bit more bumpy and kind of does like these very sharp turns.
I'm gonna check the nearby trees to see if there's any signs of like arrows being fired or a scuffle. Maybe like they got forced off the road because they were being raided.
Okay. As you kind of look around at the various trees, you do notice that in quite a few of them, there they're kind of rudimentary looking arrows, but you kind of pull them out and they have they're those types of arrows that have that little bit of a jagged point on them so that they go easy going in, but they are really bad to pull out. Which is, with your experience in Eldrathir, you know that those are definitely Gnoll-styled arrows. And what is worse is that you find that there is what looks to be kind of driedish blood on some of the trees.
So I will tell the party that I spotted this, and I say we should probably follow the cart, but they were probably driving it towards an ambush site, so we shouldn't follow the path directly.
Fine with Silas. He'll stalk off to the side of the path and let Ruvir lead since he knows where they're going.
Yeah, I assume
Sounds
there's
like
just
a-
cart tracks, but yeah, we'll follow not directly along the cart tracks, but just so they're like off to the side and within our sight.
All right, that works. What about you, Raphael and Mask? How are you kind of positioning yourselves?
I suppose in the center, with Tiberius a bit ahead of in front of me.
Yeah, I go in the center of the road. In the center of what? Like.
Okay. And so you all kind of position yourselves with like Mask is kind of in the center-ish. And you all kind of space yourselves out just enough so that way you won't be... You'll be able to see a little bit more easily and you won't be kind of bunched up in case there is an ambush. And you all begin to slowly move your ways through the forest. And you almost watch in real time as you kind of go deeper and deeper in that it begins to darken the light of the sun begins to kind of dissipate and begins to get darker. And perhaps because of the thick trees, you find it that it becomes very, very difficult to see. At least without the need of torch. And you kind of move yourselves until you find a bit of a clearing. But it's there that you begin to that you see remnants of the gnolls' camp. It seems that they put whatever fire they had out. And there are about 4 or 5-ish tents. And these look like human-sized tents. So you see kind of gnoll legs kind of sticking out of them. But one of the things that is very obvious is you smell the smell of flesh that has been cooked. And it doesn't smell of like animal flesh. It smells has a more kind of potent smell to it.
I whisper, Mars whispers like, be on your guard.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably in the giant skull cave, if I had to guess. Should we place ourselves on the map?
Yeah, yes, please.
Are we coming from the bottom?
Yeah, I believe so. Because it's the way that you kind of went, it was kind of down and then kind of somewhat up.
Can I identify the smell of the burning flesh? Cooking flesh?
Sure.
Oh, is it cooked flesh or is it burning flesh? Because if they cooked it right, it shouldn't be burned.
Right. I mean, these are gnolls we're talking about.
I was gonna say, it's long pig, right?
Yeah.
They could have a very fine chef. I don't know.
Yeah, it is long pig. Well, Raphael, your time amongst the undead, you've smelled a lot of like nasty smells that the undead have had. And this one, it's very, very reminiscent of like burnt human flesh. So if they did cook them, they probably cooked them until they were overly well done. But it definitely smells like how an undead smells when they're set on fire.
All right.
And it is, as you guys kind of get to this area right here, I'm going to... You see some feet right here. He's technically unconscious because he's asleep.
Oh, he's so little, though. I'm gonna feel bad.
I'm not.
All right, Raphael and Silas can just murder him while he sleeps, I guess.
Yes.
I won't stop them.
As you kind of get over to around there, if you all would like to roll me some sneaking, that would be very nice.
I don't know how much I don't know how much I have to offer you, but it's not bad. It's not bad.
I'm too eager to kill him. I'm not paying attention.
I don't think sneaking is not good.
Yeah, the old man wizard made of metal kind of.
I'm trying to sneak, but our wizard is dummy thick, and his metal plates are clanking together.
That is very, very, very true as to what happened. Ruvir, because of your time in like the forest, you're able to kind of move your way here and there, kind of keeping from snapping those kind of dry twigs that are on the ground. Silas, your time as an infiltrator may be more used to kind of infiltrating urban settings or ones where there's not so many kind of deadened trees. And you begin to kind of like, are you inside the tree or did you climb it?
Oh no, he was just staying to the side, kind of out of line of sight as much as possible to getting close, essentially. But he'll probably step on a branch or something, obviously.
Yeah, as that happens, you kind of slowly, and you hear that sound of like it breaking, and you, Raphael, as you get to right there, you actually...
I'm in metal plate.
You are indeed a metal plate, and metal plate, when it hits a rock, tends to make a lot of noise and mask. Just you and Tiberius, you just make a cacophony of sound as, Tiberius kind of hits another heavy rock. And when that happens, that is when the gnoll kind of wakes up and kind of jumps out of the tent, and seeing you, you hear it kind of saying in this kind of mixture of kind of cackle and growl. Kind of goes, "Intruders, intruders, new flesh." And as it says that, he says that like boisterously loud, and that causes you hear kind of rustling from the tents, and you see that the rest of the gnolls begin to kind of slowly pile out. And upon seeing you, they do indeed kind of release that kind of cackling growl, as they know that it's time to hunt.
Initiative time.
Yes, indeed, initiative time.
Alright, I'm probably gonna roll terrible.
Oh, I rolled 2 3s.
I did roll terrible, I was right. Called shot.
Damn.
Can't believe I wrote the highest.
Oh, perfectly balanced. 3 rolled really well and 3 rolled really bad. Oh, but they're all in the middle. Uh-oh.
Yeah, they're all faster than the rest of the party.
I don't know how. I literally tried to put their initiatives where they wouldn't be terrible. Okay, so the first person is the wizard of all persons.
Hey, he's obviously got improved initiative. Chill out.
I know. So weird. Okay. This is oddly positioned, but yeah, I think the wizard is just gonna, for his first action, he's gonna fire acid arrow at one of the rangers, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, nuts. One the arrow. Okay, a 7. Oh well. At least I regain the spell later.
And you did it against Annoyed, okay? So yeah, you shoot the arrow, and it kind of lands in the tent, but it kind of splashes as it hits, so it gives him some of that damage. You hear like a yip as that acid kind of gets onto his fur.
Goodness, my eyesight must be fading in my old age. And I guess I'm kind of like gonna move backwards, and Tiberius is gonna like move a bit forward, waiting to you know what? Maybe I'll just send him forward. And no way. I'll go and attack the selfish gnoll, I guess.
Okay.
I don't want him to be targeted by the entire army. So, Legionary Spear? Oh, nuts, I targeted myself.
I thought you said Legendary Spear. Did you target yourself?
Yeah, I did.
The 21 will hit.
Oops.
The 21 hits. So he'll take that 5 damage from the spear.
Yep. That's my turn, I suppose.
Okay. From that, it shifts to Annoyed. And Annoyed is going to kind of rush himself here. And he's going to take aim at you and release a longbow.
I'm hoping I have a little cover with this tree, but we'll see. Oh no.
Ouchie. Oh yeah, I should turn. Well, it wouldn't make a difference here, but I forgot to turn on my aberration. But yeah, I am taking that damage.
Okay. That will be his turn. Then it shifts to the Stingy. And Stingy is going to... he's going to put himself... I think he's going to rush himself to here. That will be his turn. then Wiry? I think it's Wiry.
Wiry, yeah.
Wiry is going to run himself right here, whoop, and just fly off the screen, as one often want. He's going to take a shot with his longbow at Ruvir.
Yep, definite hit.
Let's just make a second one.
It was if it wasn't even. Yeah, it wasn't even. So yeah, you
it
do.
was even, wasn't it?
It
I thought it was a 13 for some reason.
He'll quickly grab another bow and arrow, and he'll take a shot at Raphael.
And this.
And it is indeed a miss. Anxious, the Gnoll Savage, is going to run himself, and I think he'll get to there. He was there. That will be his turn. Selfish, where is Selfish? Selfish is there. Selfish is going to take his spear and put a strike into to Tiberius. So there was another Gnoll engaged with you, so that's no miss damage.
Good, because if he takes me damage, it's gonna be a problem.
But he needs to... Like, who else is engaged with Selfish? I think it's just Tiberius, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they haven't. I think they haven't.
It's like, yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna try and pop free. And he's gonna pop free, and he's gonna schlook himself over there. Then finally, Superficial. Superficial is all the way up there. So Superficial is going to rush itself to there, and it's going to throw a spear. It's going to throw it at Raphael.
Oh, close.
Jesus.
Yes, the spear kind of shatters on your armor. And with that, it shifts to Silas.
Silas kind of surveys the group of them, apparently charging in as quick as possible. And he'll kind of lock eyes as the Selfish one goes around the corner there. He's going to snap his fingers as illusions dance before his eyes. Yeah, that's what we like to see. He is confused. Silas will use a move action to duck behind the tent and basically get out of sight for a moment. And that's my turn.
No. I'm...
This little swirly symbol.
No, that's stunned, isn't it?
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Let me see. Where is confused?
Confused.
Top right. It's got a little swirl above the head.
Is it the one with the skull?
Yeah, a little skull with the bird tweeting around it.
Okay, there we go. And is that it?
Yeah, I moved behind some cover, and that's my turn, I said.
Okay. With that, Raphael, it is your turn.
There's a rough archers here. I say we even out the even things out a bit on that front.
Okay.
You don't like these odds, so you want to even it out?
To move over here, right?
Okay. Oh, you're choosing bone archers. Nice.
Yeah.
I do like the art style of them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
The little kind of necromantic energy in their heads. Okay, so believe is that all your stuff, and they go after you, right?
Yeah. For the first attack, they get an attack bonus of 3.
Okay.
So let's see. Think. Static, who is very happy to help, is gonna target the Stingy.
Okay.
Actually, no. They'll target Annoyed.
Okay.
It'll target him. That's 3 more, still doesn't hit.
Okay.
16 still doesn't hit.
Yep. Unfortunately.
Now satisfied.
Okay.
That one does hit.
That one will hit. Yeah.
3 damage. And Cruel. That one also hits. Right, so 6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
Okay. With that, it shifts to Ruvir.
Alright. Are any of them hurt other than annoyed?
No. Only Selfish and Annoyed have been hurt.
Actually, that doesn't matter that much. Is there anybody engaged right now? Just the robot. Or no. Yeah, just the robot.
Think that am I still engaged? I thought one of them moved away from me.
No, not the anxious ran up and stabbed
Yeah.
Tiberius, I
Yeah.
thought.
Anxious attempted to stab. Yeah, Tiberius. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna peek out from behind the tree and do Light of the Maledictine Moon at Annoyed.
Okay.
And I don't really have any quick actions right now. I'm nearby all my allies, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm done then.
Okay. With that, escalation goes up by 1. Mask, it is your turn.
Alright, let me target it properly. So like I'm gonna like pop around here. I'm gonna elemental triad like these 3 dudes here, I guess.
Okay.
So can I hit them all? And it's really high damage roll too. Yep, so 17 against these 3, I suppose.
Okay. That's against. 17.
Selfish, anxious, and sneaky.
Okay, so they all take the damage.
Yep.
As long as they all hit, yeah.
This was a really good use of this spell. Now Tiberius is assuming he's not next to Anxious, so he's gonna try to attack Anxious.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh well. That's my turn.
Okay. With that, Annoyed is going to go next. Let's see. Yeah, I think he's just going to... He's going to just take a shot at... I think he would just try to take a shot at Ruvir again. Then he'll take a shot, I think, at... Would he consider the mooks a threat? I think he'd probably just try to take a shot at... Yeah, he'd probably just try to take a shot at Raphael, because they saw you summon them, so I think they would probably try to hit you.
He's entitled.
Very much. And with that, he's gonna kind of move himself behind here. Stingy is going to he's gonna kind of throw their bow onto their back and get out their hand axes and make a strike at Tiberius. And those stingy little hand axes just clank, clank against that heavy armor. Wiry is going to... I think Wiry is going to... because they know that they want to hit you, but this mook is in the way. They're gonna shoot him with the longbow.
Also miss.
Yep.
It is a natural even miss though.
Yep. So he'll make another one at the other one there. And miss again. Okay, with that, it shifts to Anxious, who is badly injured and is going to attempt to disengage and fail. So he's going to make a Hail Mary and attempt to sphere. Ooh.
Oh, that hurts.
Which is funny because he has that. So he would have dealt half damage if it wasn't a 1.
Nice.
But no damage. Okay. Selfish is next. Selfish is confused. Is it until his next turn, or is it a save one?
I believe it's just for one turn on this one. I'll double check though.
Okay. I need to roll a 5.
End of my next turn, technically, but yeah, only one turn for him.
Okay. Let's see. Where is he? Rolled a 5. Ooh, he gets to make a basic or at-will attack against one of your nearby allies. Usually...
His allies or my allies?
His allies. Because remember,
Okay,
he's confused. He's confused.
I was gonna say, that threw me off. Okay, that's fine.
So, let's see. Determined randomly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we'll do 1d6 minus 1. Oh, I guess it won't. Oh, I guess it won't do that. Okay, that's fine. So, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is going to throw... He's going to throw one of his spears at Annoyed. And so Annoyed is going to get hit with that spear right into their shoulder. And I think that will be his turn. Then it turns to Superficial. Superficial is going to jump across the waters. And since they got a spear, he's going to try to poke you through that little kind of protective thing there.
Nope.
And again, your armor is just too strong. Silas, it is your turn.
This is going fairly well so far. Let's see here. What would be the most useful? He'll move to slip out from behind the tent. He will hurl a few handfuls of illusionary blades at Anxious.
Okay. Oh yeah, barely hit. I like that. Okay, that is 8 damage.
Yeah, and as the blade strikes, he has a free action to activate Humble Miasma and send it coursing through its veins.
Okay, so that's 10 damage. Yeah, he's not looking so good. You start to see that poison begin to starts coursing through his very veins, and there's very obvious on their kind of their fur.
Okay, so that leaves me with a quick action. I'm going to look over at Selfish and steal his sight.
Okay. Oh, poor Selfish can't catch a break.
You're correct. I'm getting the dice right where I need them, so I'm not going to complain.
Ooh.
Okay. So he has a disadvantage on his next attack roll. So turn is done.
Okay.
As Salus reaches out a hand and the shadows envelop his sight.
Okay, and he's no longer confused, correct?
Correct. He comes out of confusion and he can't see shit.
Sadness. Okay, there we go. It's acting weird there. Okay. Okay, Raphael, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna go engage Superficial.
Okay. Yeah, you leap over that little protective fence there.
I'm gonna use a True Smite. Ooh, that's a nice roll. Alright. Oh no.
Oh man!
Yeah, as you were kind of leaping up over the fence, your leg kind of got caught on a little bit. So you kind of go with your sword, and it's like that little effect where it looks slows down, and it kind of into the dirt, and you kind of frump over that fence. And Superficial just kind of goes, "Yeah, you okay, buddy? Don't worry, it'll all be over soon."
Like,
But your archers can go.
I said I think my archers are gonna finish off Anxious.
Okay.
Let's go. I will use a quick action to let them use the escalation die.
Okay.
That'd be +1 because of the escalation die.
Because of
actually
escalation.
hits.
So yeah, that will hit, and that is 3 damage. He is he's not doing so well.
They're satisfied against the same target.
Okay.
Oh, I won't hit.
Oh,
And then Scarlet, and then Cruel.
Okay.
Okay.
They yeah, I think you were still kind of slightly off. You were like more concerned about like getting over that fence, that like your moves were like your mind wasn't fully in sync with them.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Oh. That's my turn, yeah. That's all my turns.
Alright, with that, Ruvir, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d6 for Wood Elf. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna move up to engage with Tiberius and the 2 gnolls.
Okay.
I'm going to do Dicey Stunt, Attack the Masses,
Okay.
and I'm going to use as a free action Bend Bars and Lift Gates.
Okay.
So I have to make a hard DC skill check for my level, and then I can make a basic attack against 1d3.
I think that's 25 for where we're at. We got it.
Yeah, you pass it.
And I'm going to get attack on anyone. Yeah, Attack the Masses kind of sucks a little bit.
I think it should be minimum 2, honestly, yeah.
And that was against Anxious. Okay. Your scythe cuts cleanly through his neck, decapitating him, and his body flumps to the ground.
And then, as a quick action, because the Attack the Masses was a standard, I'm going to do heal on myself. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Escalation is now 2. Mask, it is your turn. One of the gnolls is down.
Sweet. I'm gonna use my specialist slot. Wrong target. And I'm gonna use it for color spray.
No.
I know, it's such a shock, isn't it?
Escalation 2? And he's using color spray? Who could have possibly seen this coming?
Oh, nuts, that was a natural one, but I guess the other 2 hits.
Yep. Okay, let's see. So
Stingy.
Stingy got the natural 1, so he's safe for now.
No, Superficial got the net one.
Oh, Superficial got the net 1? Okay.
Yeah, he's not listed.
Ah, okay. So
I think this is...
Stingy and Selfish both get hit with 9 damage, and they will be. I'm pretty sure they will be weakened because if they're gonna be under 10 from that.
Sweet.
Okay, so then Stingy.
Selfish can't say shit and he can barely lift his weapons.
Selfish is weakened.
He's had a rough day.
Selfish is weakened. Stingy, he has 11 HP, so he did not get weakened. But he's not doing so well.
Oh, so close. But anyway, yeah, so Tiberius is gonna attack, I guess.
Okay.
Well, even if that hit, that will be like near minimum damage. Okay, so fair enough. Yeah, that's my end of my turn. Really? a surprising amount of
Okay.
one rolls in this battle.
Annoyed. Let's see, what do I want to have annoyed do? Yeah, I think he is going to... he is gonna take his entire turn, and he's gonna attempt to climb up here to get like a better advantage. So he's gonna roll a d20 for that. And we'll make that a +5. Okay, so that's his entire turn. It's just climbing himself up to there to try and get a better vantage point. Stingy is next. And I think Stingy really wants to get away from both of you. So he's going to attempt that disengage. And he won't. So he's gonna do a Hail Mary on Aruvir with his hand axes.
Oh, there's another attack still.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's higher.
Just ignore the crit. The crit didn't happen.
I'm sorry, DM.
No, it's fine. I was trying to get the other d20 off of my sheet. And I guess it made it flick, but okay. So yeah, so he hits you once with one of his hand axes. He is on death's door. Wiry is going to switch out to their hand axes and make a charge at Static. And I think we'll crit on that one.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
It does have... I don't think it matters here. Yeah, actually, it doesn't matter.
It's resist damage 16 plus or something, isn't it?
15 plus. But yeah.
Yeah. They kind of
Actually, the first attack would kill him.
Yes.
So that's already... So... Oh, right, they're mooks.
Yes.
They are mooks, so
Yeah.
they share hit points, unfortunately.
Oh, so it's just...
That kills 2 of them, I think, with 1.
kills all 3.
Oh,
And
that's
5
right.
health each.
Apparently Wiry is the hero of the group.
How many is he engaged with, though?
I mean, he ran up to here, so he's basically in this little pile right here.
Yeah, he could probably get all 3 then, depending on their hit
All
points.
3. Okay.
I mean, I think Cruel would still be alive because he only did 5 and 5. That would have just killed 2.
No, that was a crit, so that was 10
One
and
crit.
5.
Oh, it's
10 and 5.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh, that guy 3
Anyway,
kills
he
this
takes
game.
9 damage.
Good job, Skeletons. Way to do all the damage when you died, but still, attention.
Nice.
Okay, I need to pause just for 1 sec. I will be right back.
Alright. I'm gonna also take a bathroom break.
Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. So wiry, wiry. I'm just gonna say Wiley because I cannot pronounce my R's today.
Wiry Coyote.
Yes, wiry coyote. I like that. Please don't kill him because I want that to be. I'm gonna change that to his name if he survives. Okay, Anxious is dead. So we'll remove him from the combat. Where are
I'm
you?
back.
Okay, Anxious, get rid of you. So now it becomes Selfish's turn. Selfish.
They're weakened, I think.
Yeah, he is. He's weakened, and I think he also had disadvantage as well.
Yeah, he blind also.
Okay, so I think. What am I gonna have him do? I think what he's gonna do is he is going to run away. But he's gonna kind of stumble. He's gonna run this way, he's gonna stumble, he's gonna fall into the water. And that'll be his whole turn, is him kind of thrashing about in the water. Superficial is going to...
Where is he? Is he going somewhere? Or is he just...
Like he's trying to escape, but he fell into the water, and he's trying to like get away. Okay, that is a miss. So
Why am I so far?
I don't know. He's gonna try and disengage. And
fail.
And fail. That is part of the course. Okay, Silas, it's your turn.
Silas will move through the melee here.
Okay.
Up to the edge over here, and I'll throw a hail of daggers down at the selfish one to run away.
Alright.
Ignore the sneak attack on this, because he's not engaged with an ally.
Okay.
So 5?
I think... Well, to be surprised, even if you rolled miss damage, he would be dead.
He's that low. So Silas, as he stalks him to the edge, he just hurls the dagger, so there's like no survivors.
So yeah, you just see like this trail of like red begin to like slowly flow down this river. Anything
That's
else?
my turn.
Okay, I like it. All right, Raphael, it's your turn.
Alright, let's try this again.
Are you gonna? Yep, you're gonna uber smite
True
him.
Smite Evil. 11 damage.
Ooh.
Well, at least I get half damage. So that would be... we
10.
will do 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. So yeah, that strike kind of does go through. The gnoll just kind of goes. You call yourself a paladin?
How would he know that?
Just leave it alone.
Just
He's superficial. He. It's like tis but a flesh wound. Oh, I totally sorry. Raphael, was there anything else?
what did you say? Sorry.
Was there anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Okay. Then it is now Ruvir's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna roll for being a wood elf. Not a wood elf.
Oh, you're not a wood elf.
Shame.
I mean, technically, he is an elf and he has wood. So, I mean...
I'm gonna use... Sorry, I was getting pinged. I'm gonna use Wild Dance.
Okay.
Does anybody else want to pop free?
No, I'm
fine.
good.
So Raphael seems happy. Okay, it's fine.
I mean, I think you could pop Tiberius, right? Or does Tiberius not count for that?
No, I don't. I want
okay.
Tiberius to stay engaged with that, so I don't pop it free.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I pop free. I'm gonna use Spirits of the Righteous on Annoyed.
Okay.
Ooh, it's me close. Ooh, it's a hit. And he's nuked into oblivion.
Yeah, how does your Spirits of the Righteous like cut him down?
So I make a little moon symbol and I like raise it up into the air with my outstretched hand, and then just like a little meteor flies down and explodes on him.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Ally with the lowest HP is probably Mask.
I agree, it's probably Mas. I have 21. Is anyone lower than 21?
No.
I mean, I am,
No.
but I don't count. I'm not counting Tiberius, so that's fine. So that is a quick and a standard. Yeah, I guess I'll just heal myself again. Okay, end of turn.
Ooh, maxed out.
nice. Okay, Mask, it is your turn, and escalation is at 3. This is what he's been.
Alright.
This is what he's been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen.
So I'm just going to use my Leslie slot to get at will. I'm going to use at will firebolt. Donk. Ooh, there's a low roll. But I probably still kill him.
You're gonna be surprised.
I'm not surprised, I'm just disappointed.
Alright, Tiberius is going to attack.
Tiberius will steal that kill. Oh, Tiberius.
Tiberius is
Did you
not
use your quick action to grant Tiberius the escalation?
Can you do that?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a summon.
It's a summoned creature.
Hammond.
Oh, I didn't realize. In that case, yeah, sure, I'll do that. Then
Then-
right.
Then yeah, that will hit him then. So
The DM is light enough to let you do it late, sure.
okay, with that, how does Hyperius kill this gnoll?
So the firebolt hit the gnoll and it survives, and but unfortunately Tiberius like sticks his spear in the fire and it's like a burning spear attack. so it drops.
Yeah, he was like more distracted by like the fire, so like Tiberius just like got him right at the last minute. Anything else?
Nope, that's my full action. So yeah, that's all my actions.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Going through all these guys. Okay, let's see. Who is left? I think Rai is left.
Superficial and wiry.
Supervision wire.
Okay. Wiry is going to, seeing what Mask has done, Gonna try to take a swing at the metal wizard.
I sense an opening in our back line. Oh, never mind. We're okay.
It's got 2 attacks.
Oh,
Don't give up on him yet.
No.
That's it.
But he has plus 4 AC from Spirits of the Righteous.
oh my god!
No, I already have it. No, yeah, sorry. Unfortunately, it's already added. So yeah, that's it.
Well, that sucks. I tried.
Yep.
I mean, it's only 5. It's not too terrible, but
That's a mortal injury to a wizard, though.
True. Selfish is gone, so we'll get rid of him. It then turns to superficial, and I think superficial is gonna try to disengage.
Ooh.
And he
Managed it this time.
Yep. He's gonna pop free. And he'll make a beeline towards Silas, because you are obviously not wearing heavy armor. So he thinks thinks you're a little bit more squishy.
Rude.
As the blade swings towards Silas, he kind of steps back, and there's kind of a second Silas that kind of shatters into a mirror image. I'll activate Duplicitous Double.
Ooh.
Very nice.
So yeah, you only take 4. That's not bad. And that is his turn. Silas, it is your turn as this gnoll dared to strike you.
I'm actually going to try disengage. Oh, there shouldn't be a +6 on that. I thought I took it off. My bad. But he just kind of like sidesteps him and then runs a little bit away.
Okay.
And as he's running, he'll throw a handful of daggers at Wiry.
Okay.
Far be it from me to stay in one place for too long. So that's 8. And let me know if he actually survives that. I think he probably will.
Yeah.
He's not even under half. Oh no, that was on Wiry.
That's on wire.
Oh, sorry.
Not on superficial.
Sorry. I think it's because I had superficial tagged.
That's okay. I'll activate Shadow Adept and infuse that dagger that struck him with Umbral Miasma for an extra 2.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay, Raphael, it's your turn.
Hmm.
That gnoll is taking a swipe at your wizard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gonna go hit it then.
This time you carefully go over the fence, not doing the super cool jump.
Go. Wow.
He is not having a good day.
Yep. 1 damage.
Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Okay. Ruvir, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna start by rolling for Wood Elf.
It definitely has to this time, right? There we go.
You're a widow.
So I am a Wood Elf this turn. So first action, so move action, I'm gonna move up to superficial.
Okay.
Second action is a free action. As Silas runs away, I say, fine, I'll do it myself. So I'm going to let Wild Dance end. So Raphael and I both get a basic attack against a nearby enemy.
Nice. Man.
Oh, man. You should change your dice.
Yeah, you might want to. You might want to change them and just get all those. Get all that bad juju off your dice.
Okay, so that's 8 on him. And then I still have 2 standard actions left. So I am going to do Light of the Maledictine Moon on him.
Well, let's get a roll.
For 8 more damage.
Are you doing the same thing?
Depends if he lives or not.
Okay, and that's 8.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, he's still up.
And then I'm going to do Light of the Maledictine Moon a 3rd time.
Ooh, that should hit, I think.
Really bad
Damage is even worse, yeah.
5 though.
You're gonna hate this.
Oh my
Oh my god.
god.
It was still a cool moment. You can't take that away from me.
Trust me, I'm not. It was very, very cool, but he was just able to take it just a little bit more.
Alright, Dicey stun. I'm gonna trip him.
Oh no, this is Pathfinder 2E all over again.
Uh-oh.
Alright, that's 15 against his PD or MD.
Oh, it's his PD is 15 as we saw.
Yeah, his PD is MD, but his MD is 12.
Well, 15 hits his PD, so he goes down over his butt.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Now we all prepare attacks opportunity.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that was like 6 actions. I don't know what more you want from me.
Wood elves.
Indeed.
Mask, it is your turn. Escalation is at 4.
Disengage. Yep. Good. Guess I'll be here. I guess I have to stand body. And yeah, I guess if there's 2 near dead guys, I'm gonna color spray them.
Okay. Yeah, just shoot it out of both hands.
Oh, come on, 1 target. Like, at least he probably kills the guy though.
Yeah, it does.
Wow, 3 damage. Oof.
What? He was at 1 HP, whoa. Alright,
Just
so
enough.
like, I use a quick action to give Tiberius the ED. And yeah, he attacks.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, it's actually enough.
Yeah, that would be
It-
18. But 1 damage.
Yeah.
Got him.
Excellent.
We
We're
should stop playing with our food at some point, but we're gonna keep playing with it.
taking him down.
We're letting him have 1 more turn. Okay, that's
HP by
fine.
HP. Hey, it's a me and Tiberius point by point. We're taking him down.
Oh, so you guys got this. He'll take him down 3 days later, but we'll have it.
Yep.
Yeah,
on my
we're gonna
turn
reach
again.
escalation 6. He's ready.
Yeah, this is where Wiry is gonna survive.
He might. He could.
He did take down 3 skeletons. He's a hero among his people.
Anything else, Mask?
No, I think that's all my actions, yeah.
Okay. It is now his turn, and he is going to try and get away.
To go for the wizard.
I see you hiding underneath Stingy.
Oh, it's just enough.
It is just enough.
He is going to do that, and he's going to do the rest of his turn to get away. So he's literally he's booking it. He's booking it.
I mean, that's 1 move.
But he gets 2 because he disengages to 1.
The disengage was 1 move.
And then he standard moves again. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying he doesn't get 2 more moves.
Yeah. Like he's basically right here. He's gonna like leave if he gets the chance. Okay, Silas, it's your turn.
Silas will Shadow Walk. Or I guess, sorry, Shadow Step. Shadow Walk's a different thing, which Silas does not have. Different game. So yeah, basically comes out right in front of him and just kind of like drives the illusionary daggers into his chest if he can.
Okay.
Oh, I can. I probably can. No sneak attack because I'm alone engaged with him, so it's just the 9.
Okay.
And my turn is done.
Okay, Raphael, it's your turn.
Can I reach him from here?
Technically, 2 moves would get you up to him.
Do you have a ranged attack?
You should, I believe. You should have a ranged attack.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
I don't think he took a ranged. I don't think he took a ranged.
He just throws skeletons at all his problems. Why doesn't he need range?
I did not take ranged spells. No.
No,
Okay,
but I mean,
just double move and then quick action to trip.
yeah, but you should still have like a ranged weapon.
Yeah.
Is that your way of saying I don't have one?
Presumably, I should. Yes.
Yeah.
Go steal one of your skeleton archer's bows.
I mean, his archer's bows are there. He could grab it and shoot it.
Yeah, actually, that sounds good. I'm gonna do that.
The bows work so well for the skeleton, so this will definitely help.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, your dice absolutely are being jerks today, I swear.
Yeah, you do it and you shoot it, and it goes just right over his head.
That was a warning shot.
And that's when Raphael made a mental note. No range ever again.
It was a good damage roll.
Yeah, that would have killed him if it hit. I will.
That tree really got it hard.
I was gonna say it was definitely even damage to the attack roll. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Then, Ruvir, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna run up in front of him, and then I'm gonna do my big light of the maledictine moon. Wait, let me roll a d8 real quick.
You only get it once per fight, don't you?
I mean, I'm using base wood elf technically.
DM, is that me allowed?
It's up to DM.
Okay.
Do I do the
asking.
base wood elf, or are we doing the 2e wood elf?
Where it's limited to once per fight, get the extra standard.
I think we're doing it by the 2E one.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna use my hero point.
Oh no.
Oh, that damage is good too.
I like how you said hero point.
Or not hero point. You know what the thing is called.
Your iconic dice.
We've
Iconic.
also been playing Pathfinder 2E.
Wow, can I call my Eldolan then?
It's like he's fishing for a crit, because that's what I do when I use my hero dice. Because
There you go.
every time I reroll, I always get a crit.
Alright, 15.
Okay, 15. That, good sir, your light of the maledictine moon ends this poor Gnoll's life.
His whole career.
You just got, in the name of the moon, I punished you.
Oh god.
That's literally true. I can't wait until I get the tiara that I throw at people.
With that as the the heavy combat music kind of dies down, you're all able to kind of get yourselves a quick rest.
I think Silas would kind of look over at Raphael and be like, "You all right?"
I'm used to fighting in that.
Fair. No recharge. Pity.
Yes, burn through all those recoveries.
I'm only down 2. It's fine.
Yeah, you guys actually did pretty good.
Oh no, barbarians are now good.
I was gonna say the dice were kind of being jerks, but
Yeah, that was.
we'll overlook that.
So you gotta wake them up a little bit. With that, you, after that quick little rest, you guys have some stuff that you can look at. Is there anything? You have the little tents here, and you do have that as well.
I don't think they would carry too much probably on them, but I will go check the tents over on the right side there.
I'll go check a different tent.
Okay. What you see
Start
in
searching.
I go check this one.
Okay, that's fine. Silas and Ruver, as you're kind of looking at those tents, you find what looks to be probably remnants of the remnants of their dinners. You see, kind of chewed to the bone kind of body parts, and you can definitely tell that they are people body parts.
Silas will roll his eyes as he checks the other tents, kind of looking if there's any supplies left over from their raiding.
You do find what looks to be, I would say, your fairly normal adventuring, well, not adventuring, but your traveling gear, rations. It looks like they were attacking mostly caravans and people just traveling the roadsides.
Any signs of their involvement with the Nightmare Lord?
Give me an investigation roll.
I'm going to presume that's intelligence.
Yeah. Ruvir, what about you? What are you doing as you're kind of looking over the tent?
Yeah, I'll just feel around the floor to see if they buried anything, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, that would be like an intelligence as well. For you, Silas, as you kind of go through the various tents, you do find what looks to be like instructions. So obviously like a letter of some sort. And for you, Ruvir, you find kind of, I would say like around here. Like there's like another like campfire was there. But you kind of it out of the way. And you find what looks to be... Ruvir, did you... I think you said last turn you wanted to get like a magic item, right?
I got one last time. I don't have an open slot.
Okay.
Raphael was searching over there too.
Mm-hmm.
I will call Raphael over to check out this Unidentifiable
Hey.
magic item. Full of possibility. Could be anything.
You could.
Indeed. Let's see. I need to look up your wish list.
I don't think I have made one yet.
Okay.
He wants a fire truck.
Okay. Well, when you get the chance, do that for me.
Yeah.
Possibly a weapon that will help you hit things. Or, reroll dice specifically.
But it is it does look like a magic item. It's just kind of obscured by the ground a little bit too much. So you kind of have to engage with it, if you will, to kind of learn a little bit about it.
Yeah.
But for you, Silas, kind of returning back to you, the instructions are very, very kind of clear cut. They simply say, keep yourselves from making it too much attention. Continue to observe Eldolan, the master will not accept failures, and there is no signature upon it, so you don't know exactly who it's from, but you do see an insignia on it.
What's the insignia?
The insignia is one of... It looks like a specter. So it looks a little bit like that the stereotypical depiction of a ghost. Like the sheet with like a little bit of the stuff on it. But there is a cruel and vindictive, twisted smile on its face. So like a Tim Burton smile.
Seems likely, but even so, Salas will gather kind of the shadows in his hand and kind of, how do you put it? Put his hand over the letter and kind of just let the shadows kind of sink in and see if it reveals anything hidden. I imagine he likes to hide stuff in the shadows, so
Yeah.
it needs shadows to draw out any hidden messages or anything further.
Okay. As you kind of do that, kind of letting the shadows kind of fill it up, you do see the paper itself kind of goes like negative color.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So you see a little bit more writing under it. And it says... excuse me. And it says... that continue to... actually, no. I already said it did the continue to observe. It says in very kind of distinctive mannerisms and writing. It says, when the time comes, when the last lamp is lit, that is when it shall begin.
That's helpful. Right, I'll roll that up and stick it in my pocket for now.
Okay. Now, all you have left is the creepy, ominous skull with the light flowing out of it.
Well, we beat the gnolls. Better leave.
Yeah.
No, we need more loot. It's fine.
Alright, I start making my way up the hill.
Okay, and as you guys are kind of going up there, you begin to hear. Let's see. What's a good?
Okay, I think I figured out what I wanted to be.
Okay.
What'd you find?
The Haunted Sword.
Oh, I love that one. It's so good.
Ooh, yeah, very nice. So, Silas, as you kind of touch this blade.
Not me.
Oh, sorry, not sorry. Raphael. As you touch this blade, your eyes kind of go like an ethereal, and you feel that there is like a specter kind of haunting the blade. But you know what it is, but you still have to kind of you kind of have to allot it, or really kind of like unlock it to know what that is, what kind of ghost it is. But it feels right in your hand when you kind of touch it and act it and kind of mess with it. And so, determined to not have bad hits ever again with his ghostly sword, Raphael and everybody else begins to move towards the what looks to be like a cave entrance. You see a large skull carved into it are various sigils. These sigils are ones to you get the impression, particularly for you, Silas, as you've and also you, Raphael, as you have dealt with the undead. These are sigils of essentially elevation or escalation of undeath.
I think Silas would probably look at Mask and ask him, what kind of skull is that? Or actually Raphael or Mask. I imagine one of those two would be the best people to ask on that.
Yeah.
Sure, don't ask the guy who knows about animals.
Do any of us know anything about this skull?
I would say an intelligence to understand what that skull was.
Is it wizardy? Can I use a wizardy background?
I would say wizardy. I would say like something nature or occult, which could fall under wizardy or undead. If Raphael wanted to roll.
Yeah, I'll roll too.
The dice are still
15, 16, 14. Perfectly balanced. So yes, Ruvir and Raphael and Mask. You all three kind of observe it, and you think for a little while. But Mask, it comes to you. That is the skull of a dire hyena.
Goodness me, it's the skull of a dire hyena. That seems a little morbid for the Gnolls.
It's a little on the nose.
Yeah, it is. The gnolls knows.
The Gnoll.
So what happened? I got disconnected for a sec.
It's a dire hyena skull.
It's a dire hyena skull. It's very big.
It's an ancient dire hyena skull.
That is right on the nose, Ruvir. It is a ancient one.
I also want to ask if I can see more, with any more detail, what the sigils mean.
That's
Sure.
a good question.
That's also very true. You can look at that as well.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. After the session, yeah, change your dice. But I will, if you want to use an icon dice to bump it up, or I have no problem with that.
No, I don't think the Session Templar fates match with that.
I'll give this little bit to you. It's like it's like those sigils are kind of more. Those sigils are roughly about, I want to say, about the same time as you were, if you will. They essentially, it is essentially, what's the right word for it? It is reverence to this skull. It is saying,
Like prayers?
yeah, it is essentially prayers saying, perhaps trying to call, beckon, summon this ancient, dire, hyenic, like, spirit, if you will.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
What's the worst that could happen?
And as you all are kind of observing it, you hear chanting kind of coming from inside the cave where, like, the mouth is kind of formed.
I kind of want to sneak, but that didn't go so well last time.
Well, I'm slow to try sneak because I do. It's my thing.
Alright, I'll
Even
try
if the
to
dice
sneak.
hate me. Not there's gonna be a lot of places to hide walking in the mouth of the cave, but we're still gonna try.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty well illuminated, so if they're looking at the entrance...
I know,
they'll
I'll hide
probably
behind Tiberius. His clanking will hide me.
Awesome. Maybe we just send Tiberius and Raphael on the front door and just let them come to us at a choke point.
Let's go.
Alright, I start going.
Okay.
I'll just check. Do you want to roll, or is it not going to make a difference?
No, you can roll it. It's fine.
Alright, let's go sneaky elf feet.
He definitely just stepped on my foot.
Look how sneaky I am, you guys!
It's those type of dice rolls today. We'll just take it and move on.
My full play does nothing to hinder me. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, like Silas, you just grumble. You just grumble, Silas. You're like stupid wood elves with their stupid wood elf sneaky magics.
I mean, we're in a forest. He wasn't sneaky here. He won't be sneaky anywhere. So
Raphael is sneaking better than this time.
they should have paved these streets. Really, like, come on. What kind of savages are we out here?
So you all, also even with a 12, Silas, you're still able to kind of sneak in pretty well. The drumming and like the chanting is so loud that it kind of helps drown out everything. I unfortunately don't have little hidey spots, but there is, I'll say some hidey spots are right here. And so, yeah, thank you. So, yes, as you kind of get behind this kind of large rock, you see what looks to be more of these gnolls, but instead of spears, they have what looks to be kind of short swords, almost like kind of butchering cleavers. And you see a shaman kind of like...
They're so little. I don't know why. I just expect gnolls to be a little taller.
They got so much derp in their face. It's great.
Yeah, but they're crazy. That's why I like them. You simply hear him speaking kind of like those kind of gnollish growls, kind of saying, kind of says, "Awaken, awaken, Naogu, great devourer of souls." And you'll hear the other kind of gnolls kind of saying it too. Naogu, Naogu, Naogu. And Ruver, from your little bit right there, you can see that there is a elf kind of placed upon this altar. She's kind of like strapped to it. And the Gnoll shaman is kind of like going up these stairs, and you see her. She is like kind of struggling on the ropes. What do you?
All right, I'm gonna jump out and shoot my faraway spell at him to distract him.
Okay.
Now, I'm assuming that starts initiative.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yes, it will.
I don't want him to successfully sacrifice her before we do something, so... Would I roll, or do you want me to wait for initiative?
No, you can roll. It's fine. Think of it as like it's a sneak attack. So I'm fine with that.
That's a warning shot.
I won't hesitate next time.
Yeah, and he kind of like shoots right next to him, and he turns, and he goes, "Intruders! Kill them! Butcher their flesh for Naogu!" And you'll see the other gnolls kind of pulling out their cleavers, and you hear them just chanting, "Naogu."
I
So I did want to ask, are we stopping here, or are we going to try and do the fight?
That is up to you. Do you guys want to continue, or do you want to just roll initiative, and then we'll start the fight next time?
I'm good to keep going. Depends on everybody else.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Then we go, my friends.
Okay.
Alright, Mars is back on. Okay, never mind, I'm not the slowest.
Okay, I think that is everybody. Wow. that is the hugest discrepancy. My goodness. Okay.
It's the same as before, except now Silas is the one on top.
I am starting to question your dice DM on these initiative rolls.
I don't know.
Seems unlikely that they would all get 10s.
Did they all get 10s?
Yeah, I think they did. What the?
Oh, they did? What? That is weird. Okay. Okay.
DM, did they actually roll a dice for that? Or does it just give 10?
Yeah, it doesn't say it rolled, it says 10 plus 6.
Oh, maybe it.
Yeah.
Did I put?
It's way too consistent, isn't it?
Oh, that might be why. Hold on.
Like when we roll, it says 1d20 plus whatever. This just says 10 plus 6.
Did I put them at take 10? Hold on, let me check. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, that's why it's static initiative. That's why. Huh.
So that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what happened last fight too.
I was gonna say it was way too consistent. Like, they all piled up in the middle. It was like weirdly consistent.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is, Raphael, make yourself. I'm gonna say, everybody give yourselves. What's because I kind of want to make it like one boop.
Well, they're all at exactly the same number, so we can't do that.
Okay.
They're all at exactly 16.06.
Frick, right.
Okay, I will fix that right now. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that one like that. We'll keep the shaman at 16. Yeah, and I took off the take 10, so it won't do that again. I thought I had taken it off. I don't know why it had it on there. I think I was testing it, and I see why I don't want to test it now again.
I was gonna say they pile up all you can go all at once, which is a bit rough.
I think it's for like if you just want to have one. If you just want to use one like monster for the initiative, I think that's probably why. Okay, this one will be 11, and this one is going to be 4. Actually, no, we'll bump this one down too. This one will be 3. That looks slightly better.
Yeah, significantly.
Okay, where's the music? I was gonna. In any case, as it goes, let's go to. Okay, Silas, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna look to Mask and Raphael, give them a kind of cheeky wink, which is a little bit off for Silence, and then he'll put his hand on the back of this boulder where the shadow is and push himself into it. He's going to use his shadow step to come out over here.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I just want to make sure I use it so it actually deducts the use for this fight. And he kind of appears and these shadows kind of streaming off his body. He'll start walking with purpose towards Mirius and say, "Deal with them, I will take her." And he'll flash the signet ring on his hand.
Okay, you're flashing it to the gnolls?
Yeah, the shaman.
Okay. What does your signet ring look like?
That's the Delrose signet ring, essentially affiliated with one of the noble houses of the Nightmare Court.
Okay. As you kind of show that to the shaman, he kind of quickly bows, and he moves himself out of the way. Knowing,
right, so I'll move to her. She's tied up, I'm going to assume, right?
Yes.
I'll be untying her just enough to get her off the altar.
Okay.
Okay, but that's going to be my turn, because I assume I had to move, standard action, move over to her and start untying her. So I'm going to say that's what I'm going to be doing for this round.
Okay. The shaman is going to... He'll simply kind of point his staff at Ruvir, and he goes, cleric of the light, you shall know the rotting presence of our master. And he is going to shoot a rotting curse at Ruvir. As Ruvir, as the curse kind of hits you, you feel your clothing and your flesh begin to, the feeling of rot. And again, he just kind of points with the staff, and he just says, "Kill them for Nogu." And Lax is going to rush to take a swipe at you with his sword.
Oh, we're only nearby. Okay.
And that is a miss for him. Okay, Raphael, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to him. No, I'm gonna take a swipe with my new sword.
Okay.
Slash with my new sword.
That's already a better roll than your own sword.
Still a miss.
That's unfortunate.
Doesn't hold on. Doesn't Haunted Blade have like a special thing with it, or is it just
Only if he doesn't use an action to attack.
Correct.
Okay.
And then it attacks automatically for him.
Okay.
Right. I has a base attack bonus of +5, which is the same as my normal attack bonus.
Oh, okay. Is there
I
anything
assume the
else?
damage would be the same. I set it up that way for the attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, that's my turn.
Okay. Mask, it is your turn.
Can you just look at the sword, hearing it whisper at me and tell me, we gotta do better than this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna spend a quick action to use a ruin.
Okay. Ooh, we finally get to use runes. I don't think you guys used runes last session. I mean, not so last campaign.
Last game, even, yeah.
No, so looks like my macro is incorrect, but let's see.
66.
66. Okay, this is the effect. Oh, that's a be 3 plus, not
I was
3.
gonna say it's gonna take a little bit for us to get there, but
Yeah, but hey, you know, we could just keep rolling once all the time. Yeah, so at least this gives me a +1 bonus, so I'll take that. I need to activate this though.
Okay.
Alright, I should be getting a bonus now. Okay, so Mars is going to just snipe the shaman with acid arrow from afar.
Okay. And you crit.
Donk.
54 and 10 ongoing.
oh my god.
50. Hold on. Oh my god.
That's making a statement, sir.
You say something cool as your acid arrow shoots right through him and melts him, bones, robe, and all.
I think it'll probably melt that chunk of altar too.
Yeah, he did.
that altar is not looking great right now.
Nope.
Perhaps you should look. Perhaps you should pay more attention to your surrounding, shaman. Yep. So
that was good.
Yep, so that's the end of Mars' turn, and Tiberius gonna attack this Gnoll.
Okay.
Tiberius is not being well.
I think it's the heavy armor. It's gonna be the heavy armor, like, messing up the swings.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. It is sometimes feast or famine. Right, delusional. Delusional is going to. He's gonna get to here, and he's gonna throw a spear at. You can tell that these two have. I think he'll throw it.
We're all wearing heavy armor.
I was gonna say that whole front line is heavy armor, actually.
That's very true.
You know you want to, DM. You know what you're gonna do. Just do it.
But I mean, this rock is right here, so I don't think he can really.
I mean,
see
he shot through the rock, so.
That's
It'd
true.
probably be a cover bonus for +2, is I think what they usually
Yeah, yeah, we'll do that. We'll roll it as a +2.
Oh, you got me. Oh, wait. That
He
reminds
puts it to
me.
19. It's so close that no cigar.
It would have hit a lot anyway. I just forgot to turn off my Spirits of the Righteous.
Oh yeah, definitely hit then.
Yeah, even with the +2 for like that defense.
That right now, 19 would be +6, because
Oh,
he still has Spirits of the Righteous on.
Ah, okay. But yeah, that.
Alright, let me.
Okay, that is his turn. Ruvir, it is your turn.
So all savages the one that are left?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do Light of the Maledictine Moon on X. Miss. End of turn.
Okay. Win some.
Okay.
Winsome is going to put himself there. I think he'll throw a spear at Tiberius.
Oh, okay, well.
Okay.
First hit of the day, though.
And then Stoic. Stoic is going to. I think he'll rush here. And he'll throw a spear. Yeah, he'll throw a spear at Raphael. And if he rolls a 1, it'll hit the other guy.
Damn.
That is their turn. Silas, it is your turn.
Sorry, I was just thinking. Okay, I'm going to drag her around the edge of the altar here, so she's out of sight.
Okay.
Give her kind of a shush, with a finger before my mouth, and then cut her bindings free and tell her to hide. And then Silas will kind of peek around the edge as the other ones are starting to move in.
Uh-huh.
And I want to get real tricky here and see if I can really mess with this fight. Silas is going to activate. Well, it's technically a consumable, but I'm treating it as a racial ability for him. So he's going to activate Reform Vocal Cords. He's going to perfectly imitate the voice of the shaman. So he's going to be kind of a... You fools, stop fighting. Kill yourselves, sacrifice yourselves to the great Nobu. We must bring him forth to defeat the interlopers.
Snowgoo.
Nobu. He just heard it. I messed it up. He would be smarter than me.
No,
But you
it's
get the
fine.
point.
It's fine. you would have gotten it still, so it's fine. Okay, do that +4 skill check for your. I'm gonna say it's charisma. It's definitely charisma.
Oh, yeah, it'll definitely be charisma. Give me a second here. Just let me go. We can get a +5 from using a icon die. Is that right?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna spend my Elven Court on this too.
Okay. Yeah, weaving some of that elven magics to kind of like amplify the voice. So yeah, as you hear as they hear that, almost like fanatically, you see them take their cleavers, and they do actually start doing that. And although as they're dying, they just simply speak for Yanogu. And that is the combat.
Oh.
Salas will stand up, brush himself off, and gesture Mirius to follow him.
She'll kind of quickly go over to you. She is visibly shaken.
That's fair. I imagine Salas is kind of rubbing his throat, trying to like massage everything back to normal. That hurts to do that. Oh, and then I'm going to search the shaman for any other notes or stuff like that, because this is Silas and he's not going to stop on that. You guys can, what's the word here?
Interview the witness?
I was not going to say interview. I was going to say give that empathy and, softness to her and whatnot she needs right now.
Okay.
I'll be here looting the bodies.
Spoken like a true murder rogue.
I didn't need the word murder there.
Which of us has high charisma? Actually, I guess Raphael is a paladin.
I got a 16.
I got a 16 too.
That's what I use. I use mine to cast, do mass suicide instead of, comforting people.
Yeah. Let's see. Ooh. Let's go with...
We have a gentle elven cleric, and she obviously looks kind of elvy.
This one? That's fine for now. Raphael, if you want to try and talk to Mirius, you can. Silas, as you're kind of going through the shaman's cloth, you find another letter in there, or it's like instructions.
I'll be busily examining that.
Okay, those ones, it says, continue to corrupt. Spread the blood of those sacrificed to your... And you'll see like the words glorious kind of in quotations.
Hit death metal.
Yes.
Just so you know, it looks like you never actually started the stream.
Wait,
Oh, you're kidding.
No.
It still says waiting for death metal bard.
What?
it is. No, it's
I refreshed it. It still says waiting for death metal bard.
no, it's here. I don't know.
My thing
I
is,
just turned it on.
yeah.
Oh, maybe your
It's
connection then, Zen?
I don't know. I refreshed it twice.
I know Superwash watched it because he commented.
Okay, now it's on.
Yeah, that's right. He did.
Yeah.
Now it's on for me. Yeah, I don't know why that wasn't working.
I think it's because sometimes I schedule the stream and sometimes it makes you do it makes you have to do it twice to
It's
kind of
definitely going.
Yeah, no, it's showing for me now. I
Weird.
don't know why it was saying that.
weird.
It's was saying your glorious Nogu, I assume.
Yes. And it says, so long as you continue to spread fear and corruption, you will continue to have the support of myself and my associates.
Same signature.
This one is a different signature. This one, you simply see the name Malachi.
I don't. Might I recognize that name from anybody with the organization that I'm aware of, or no?
You probably not, as the various kind of organizations and obviously
They're pretty spread out.
They're
Yeah,
very
fair.
spread out, and it's like
I'm gonna try to confirm the other way I did on the other one and just see if there's any hidden messages. I have a suspicion this person might not be with the Nightmare Lord, but I want to see if there's any hidden message to suggest that they are.
okay.
So yeah, infuse it with shadow, hold it into the shadow after, and see if it goes. What was the wording you used for that? Opposite color, whatever it was.
Yeah, negative.
Negative. Thank you. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, as that happens, as you kind of you embed the shadows in, you see that instead of you don't see any more kind of writings. Instead, you see a representation of a skull, and kind of around it is a rose and kind of thorns, kind of crisscrossing it.
I'll note that. I don't have to ask them because this doesn't ring any bells for me. Or does it ring any bells for me? I guess I should just check. No, I'm assuming, right?
You want to give me a intelligence? Or
I was going to say, if I can, yeah. If not, I'll be asking the undead people in our party. the people that know the undead, because it does look vaguely undead to me. But yeah, I'll try one. Do any of my backgrounds apply?
Yeah.
I'll try this one, but let me know if it's not right. If it's not, it'll be too lower. Nope, I have no idea. I'll ask the people that know things. after they've dealt with the captive.
Okay. As we say that, we move to Raphael with Marius Golden Eyes. She is very kind of bruised up. She is pretty. She looks pretty emaciated. Okay, that's fine. If you want, in fact, I think what we can do is we'll end it here, and
That's a good spot.
And in a cutscene, if you will, you all kind of return to. You all kind of return to Eldolan with Marius Golden Eyes in tow, and along the way, she tells you that she and her associates were heading through the Greenshade because they had heard rumors of of a rogue druidic circle that had been attempting to twist and corrupt some of the parts of like the forest, and that's when they were ambushed by those gnolls. They took them, and instead of killing them, they threw them into that cage, and essentially tortured them before sacrificing them to that gnoll god. And she was like the last one. And she said that the shaman said that he was going to do more horrible things to her because she is an elf. And that's essentially what she says as you all kind of return to the city of Eldolan and find a place to rest as the session comes to its end.
Just a quick thing.
Yes.
I would have done a ritual
Uh-huh.
with Shielding Strike
Okay.
to try to purify this altar.
Okay. That's more than fine. So kind of describe for me, your components that you used for it.
So he'd pull out his bag full of various things from home. He has a little whittled down piece of moonstone that he scrapes a little bit off of and grinds down, and he throws it over the altar. And he has some sticks from a pure white tree that he cracks and lights on fire on it. And then he brings the scythe up and does a big swing at the end of the ritual. The scythe glows white, and he does a big strike on the altar.
Okay.
And I assume that would be wisdom, because it's spell casting.
That's probably safe.
As you kind of perform the ritual, you do see that all the kind of twisted, as you kind of do that and you kind of go outside, you see kind of like the twisted dead plants and such that had been around the camp. You see it begin to kind of renew with life. So you see some of those dead trees that look like they had probably been dead for a while. You see them begin to grow the kind of the greenage of the Greenshade trees. And you see the skull. You see it kind of begin to kind of crack and kind of shudders into like pieces as you kind of performed that ritual for it.
Okay, I feel good about that.
Okay. And with that, Silas, what did you like and what do you want to see next time?
I like causing a mass suicide.
Yes, our heroes, ladies and gentlemen, telling gnolls to commit mass suicide. But to be fair, they were cultists, so I mean, our cultists
They were
really
going to sacrifice her. It was ironic to have them kill themselves instead.
Very, very.
Which Silas internally really liked, and me as well. Next time, I'm eager to look into some of these names and the symbols. So I'll probably be during our walk back, if possible. Next time when we start, I'd like to question Raphael and the others on these symbols and these names and the especially that skull one, and see if any of them recognize it or know where it's from.
Okay.
Eager to find out more, see where it leads.
Okay, Zen or Ruvir, what did you like and what do you want to see next time?
I really liked that turn where I got like 6 actions. That was really fun.
That's cool.
And next time I want to... Do we know if we're just doing another one of the jobs, or is it something different? Do we know?
I mean, that is something you
Because
guys...
it's one of the other ones. I would like to do the imps, I think. I'm looking forward to maybe the imps next time.
We can discuss that in the off screen. Which ones you would like to do. And Mask, what did you like? What do you want to see next time?
Yeah, I agree with Silas' stunt of ventriloquism. I guess I think that's true. Yeah, he's right. He's really ironic. What do I want to see next time? Maybe I don't know, or maybe it's too early, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll figure out who some of these letter writers are.
Yeah, maybe. And finally, well, actually, Raphael can't say anything, but we can ask him next time. With that, as the group returns back to Eldolan with a good couple of dead gnoll heads to show that they have completed this little quest. But questions arise. Who are allied? Who are these gnolls allied with? What do they want with the city of Eldolan? And what of that mysterious letter about the last lamp being lit? All of those will be examined